Senhoras e senhores, sejam bem-vindos.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then.
It's going to be a real pleasure to see the mercurial Alessandro Del Piero.
Genuine legend of the Italian game.
Yeah, the Del Piero zone was named after his trademark move of drifting out wide before easing inside to aim at the far post, and he can play in any advanced position.
And this is Ibrahimovic.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Oh, that's neat. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos. He is just caressing the ball. Muscular approach does pay off here. Yamal, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Played out wide. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's had it nicked away. Roberto Carlos scooting forward. Not much subtlety about that challenge. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Messi.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Now it's Messi. Goes down, but nothing given.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And again! Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
The Netherlands have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Tries to pass it through. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ibrahimovic is onto it in a flash. Vieira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Bellingham. Now there's a fine ball. Shot could be on. Played in by Roberto Carlos.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Day13 picks it up from the goal kick. Messi knocks it out wide and is quick to return it. Nice sequence of passes, this. Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's certainly onside here. And he's whipped it across. Cahill gets it clear. Could move up a gear here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Yamal's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Best going forward. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Pull it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Roberto Carlos. And he lines up a cross. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that probably deserved better.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries to play it through. Messi. Ah, he's given it away. He's picked his way through. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
The Netherlands really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
The Netherlands can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed. The Netherlands leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Now it's Del Piero. And it's Rodri. And this is Del Piero. Chance, surely! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, that was vital. Ronaldo might just make this. Well, he's hit it long, but astray.
Brazil really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
In towards the back stick. Oh, he's been caught on it here. They've won a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And he's there to clear it. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Vieira cuts it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Del Piero. Bellingham going about things with real menace. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Knocks it into space. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Ibrahimovic. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Yeah, quality ball. Goes for the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Corner number 2 then.
Camisa 17. Camisa 19.
Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Camisa 23. Camisa 20.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Deixando o campo
And
para
it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Camisa 11.
Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Camisa 9.
Oh, well played. Ferdinand can clear it away. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, super ball. Decent chance! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! A finish of true class! Do not write them off! Back they come! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Corner number 3 coming up.
The Netherlands clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Roberto Carlos on a serious charge here. Roberto Carlos, good ball, good take. Opts to play it back. Oh, good, great chance! Goal, the Netherlands! And again they hit the front. Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Yamal, whatever he had in mind, that was not it. More and more pressure on the ball here. Hazard. Brazil couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, what has happened here? Tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Takes the shot! Rice. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. The Netherlands are chirpy, cheerful and content.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick.
He leaps for it! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and read it perfectly.
So a breakthrough already. He's got away. Has a look up and delivers. Oh, well played. Looking for the run. He's through here. Now it's Mbappe. He's picked his way through. He's free. He has got chance, surely.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vieira. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. That has been slung wide. Nice looking ball. Now it's Hullet, and he's managed to get free. Wriggles his way through. Bellingham, looking for options for movement. Opts to play it back. Goes looking wide. Roberto Carlos, getting up there! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
So they have it all to do again.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Knocks it into space. And it's Lahm. And that is headed for the middle. Bale is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Oh, there's a probing ball. Bellingham. He's found a way through. Oh, shooting chance! Ambitious ball here. Now it's Mbappe. Ibrahimovic. Good purposeful running this. That is good alertness. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, that's a key interception. He's a sharp little ball here. Lahm calmly anticipates. Half an hour played now. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Lahm. Lahm delivers. And that is expertly dealt with. Shifted it to the flank. That looks a good cross. He's had a shot! It's hit the upright. Ibrahimovic finds himself offside. Kubo wins the duel this time. Nicely weighted ball. Pass somewhat off target. Mateus. Here's Roberto Carlos. That is good strength. Oh, that's fabulous. Roberto Carlos, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. The Netherlands have themselves a chance from the spot. Can he? Will he? Oh, he saved it! Aimed beyond the defence. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Rodri. Bellingham. Showing good feet. Hullet. And that could well leave a mark. Oh, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And for the first half, that is that. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break it's one each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
the Netherlands clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Swings in across.
That's good defensive concentration.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. Rodri is fouled. And it's Vieira. Rodri, very much a man of this moment. Here comes the corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 11, Eden Hazard. Coming on the field is number 19, Lamine Yamal.
Keeper's dealt with that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Tries to play it through. He is through here. Oh, good effort. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Bale. Desai. It's a searching pass. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Well, that is the number we all wanted to see. What a sight this is.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
60 minutes played.
Number 22,
Vieira.
Bruno Fernandes.
Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Probing pass. That has been cut short. Keeper's got good distance on that. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Mbappe. Bale. Rice. And it's Ibrahimovic, distributed tidily. He has found the way through. Lam. Impressive jump. Oh, it's come off the upright. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mohamed Salah tries one from range. And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, easy pickings there. Bellingham. Bruno Fernandes. Pass is just off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Ibrahimovic. It's Luis Suarez! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front.
The goal scorer for
They forced the error
Manchester
and
United.
extracted the maximum
65
punishment.
minutes
The
in.
danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. And he's forced to go back. Nesta is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 27, Gareth
And it's
Bale.
Luis Suarez.
Number
He's on it.
16,
Can he get away?
Rodri.
Well, this could be it,
Coming on
bar
the
something
field.
close to a minor
Number
miracle.
26,
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit
number
burns
41,
on.
Declan Rice.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Bale just loves to go forward whenever he can. He's found a way through. Rice. Now it's Luis Suarez. 5 minutes left on the clock. Vieira. Bruno Fernandes providing an outlet on that flank. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Corner number 2 then. Bale attempts a clearance. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game
There will
management
be
from
3
here.
minutes at a time.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. No, that's been intercepted. And claimed it back swiftly. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
Please make sure to watch the
The
screen
end
for
of the game.
information bulletin from the
Reflections?
regional police
Well, Peter,
department.
this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Oh, what a sight
today's
this is.
match.
The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Ronaldo, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is the 200th in his career for this side.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Roberto Carlos. That is good progress on the left. In towards the back stick. And out it comes again. Played back. Gets his head on it! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Spain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And this is Ronaldo. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And he's in on... and pull it! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
The Netherlands are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And this is Hullet. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Defending of the... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Back in once more. And he gets rid in a hurry. Not the most accurate pass. Juve gets over and intercepts. Spain are looking to break at pace. Looking for options for movement. He's found space here. He's found a way through. Mateus was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
No foul, says the referee. Lahm gets it clear. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Spread to the right. He's picked his way through. Rijkaard. Messi. And it's Hullet. Driving on and making good progress. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's picked out the run. Mateus. Hullet. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Gerrard. That's Rijkaard. Now it's Bellingham. Lahm closing in on goal. Oh, what has happened? Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? No, again, there's no way through. And this is Hullet. Bellingham! And he couldn't quite find the target.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rijkaard. Rooney. Juke.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Roberto Carlos.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bullish header! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A case now of complete control. That's been cut out, well played. Gerrard running with the ball. Now it's Messi. Mateus. Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. Great ball, and he's in here. Real chance! And he's stuck it away. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
That's that, the end. The Netherlands pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness. Hullet claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to.
So bring it on.
today's match.
Hype, expectation,
Manchester
emotion.
United
The game yet to kick off. The
Netherlands.
excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Well, Jim, Tony Adams, of course, is the absolute colossus in defence, isn't he?
Absolutely, and we all know about his defensive prowess and his leadership, but I think a lot of people overlook his versatility and his adaptability.
What do you mean by that?
Well, it's the way he's developed a more expansive front-footed game over the years. That's highly impressive.
Roberto Carlos. And the pass is intercepted. Tries to play it through. That is a great pick out. Vieira did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Adams. Bruno Fernandes. Pullet. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a form of... Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi. And the finish! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution. Decent chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he was there to get a vital touch.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And the keeper beats it away. The Netherlands are looking to go forward now. Foot in. And this is Ronaldo. Yamal, very much a man of this moment. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pick.
Towering header! Goal, the Netherlands! And again they hit the front. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
The Netherlands leading now. Now it's Yamal. It's a throw-in. And here's Yamal. He is through here. Unai Simon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Yamal's cross. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Looking for a runner.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left...
Chance! Oh, good finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Number 19.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And the comeback is complete. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United with the lead.
Cristiano
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Bellingham in the hunt and looking threatening. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Short changes him with that pass. The Netherlands are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Great ball, and a chance! And he couldn't finish.
Pullet has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
So it's going to be another corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Pullet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Ferdinand cuts out the pass. Can he get on the end of this? Thinks about the shot. Messi. That's very neat. Yamal. Cross to the back post. Oh, greatly! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Bruno Fernandes. Adams gets across to intercept that. Desai calmly anticipates. Oh, that's neat. He's got away. Pullet. Cross into the box. And it's hoisted clear. And we've reached half-time. The midway point of the game.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And so the action is resumed.
The Netherlands really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, just skips past his man. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Ronaldo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, what has happened here? And Pullet! It's hit the upright.
Pullet really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
The Netherlands have their third corner. He's rising! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Bellingham is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. He can run onto that. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he's on Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's a tiny finish. And this is getting better and better. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Manchester United go up by 2 and are looking good.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Substitution for Netherlands, number 7.
Time then for the first
Cristiano
substitution of the game.
Ronaldo. Number 10, Lionel Messi. Number 22, Eberechi Eze. Number 6,
Stood up well to him there.
Wood. Number 25,
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Lamine Yamal.
Great
Coming
vision.
onto the field,
Now that is a hefty challenge.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
And he's quick to get rid.
Number 21,
I have to say that was an exemplary
Number
tackle.
17.
Stopped him dead in his tracks.
Kylian Mbappe. Number 15, Johan
Ibrahimovic
Cruyff.
is flagged offside.
Number 16, Philip Lahm. Substitution for Manchester United, number 6.
Manchester United choosing to make the first
Number
change.
10, Ronaldinho. Number 7, Cristiano
Quarter of an hour into the
Ronaldo.
second half.
Coming on the field,
Good running, strong
number
and purposeful.
17, Jordan
Lahm
Henderson.
is very
Number
much the
22,
model of the modern-day
Kaká.
fullback.
Number
He's
30,
in, one on. Shot
Beckham.
goal! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing.
Manchester United.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And the shot! And there's a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up.
And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get... Oh, what a mistake! He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Desai. Ferdinand. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Mbappe. Now that's well seen too. Šeško. Roberto Carlos. Threads one in. He's going for goal! Oh, off the bar! And the chance goes to waste.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
Yaya Toure will be key here, Peter. His versatility and drive makes him a nightmare for the opposition.
He was actually a much more conventional holding midfield player in his younger days, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he's come on in leaps and bounds since then. In fact, he's at his best when partnered with a defensive midfielder like that, because it means he has license to just join the attack.
So he's benefited a lot from his new role.
Yeah.
Impressive jump! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Lam, well, that looks a decent ball. Shot could be on. And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. The Netherlands. Oh, great leap! Well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
That's terrific aggression, the way he attacked the ball.
The Netherlands restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Nedved. Ibrahimovic. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, it's played. Oh, good effort! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Terrific effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Back in possession and ready to go again. That's a good run down the left. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Ferdinand makes the interception. Well, that is one way to stop him. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Vieira. It's a good run down the right. Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. Yamal with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Rafael Varane is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's superb. And another try! Goal, the Netherlands! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
The Netherlands with the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And that has left him in a heap. McTominay. Mbappe. Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Yamal. And it's Roberto Carlos. Wriggles his way through, and he's managed to get free. And he was alert. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
The Netherlands now in a position far more desirable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Mateus looking to pass their way up the pitch. And here's Hullet. Hullet. It's a loose ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
2 added minutes have been
Oh,
underway.
well played, well played. Knocks it out wide. He's in plenty of space here. Towering header! And it's half-time.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score.
Substitution for Rayon FC, number 6. Zlatan
So, into the second
Ibrahimovic.
half.
Coming on the field is number 8.
Lam,
Erling Haaland.
he's found a way past. Lam. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe picks it up out wide. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's chosen to go back. He's having a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now they can spring out of defence. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe. And it's Lam. Lam proves just a little bit too strong. Mateus. Roberto Carlos. Ball is over the line. Hullet. Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Nedved. Takes the shot! Off target by a whisker. Rafael Varane. It's a searching pass. This looks promising. Not a hint of a header! And he hits the net. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Rayon cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Now it's McTominay. Kaká. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Just eases him off the ball. And he's in on goal. Deflected behind for a corner kick. So their fourth corner of the game. Rayon are looking to go forward now. Oh, easy pickings there. McTominay. Now it's Mbappe. Well-timed, excellent interception. Nedved. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he was quick to react. Now it's Gullit. Aims beyond the defence.
The Netherlands surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
It's out for a goal kick.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 6, Ruud Gullit. Number 17, Kylian Mbappe. Number 9, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field. Number 18, Pelé. Number 15, Johan Cruyff. Number 22, Erling Haaland.
So we have movement on both benches. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Searching pass he's played there. Can he get onto this? Bellingham. Now then, the ball's come loose. Eto'o. It's Eto'o! Now that is commitment to the cause. Punched away. It's a throw-in. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is a little undercooked. Oh, delightful ball. Haaland! That was probably asking just too much.
You can never be too safe with someone like him around. They got away with that. Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
He won't be happy with that one.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Triol kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Cucurella. Great vision. And the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And that's a simple one for the keeper. 4 added minutes on the board. Eto'o. Pele, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Nicely weighted ball. Eto'o receives it in a wide position. Forward it goes. And time is up. The Netherlands have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable.